Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is a video about the Tracki luggage tracker. This is my first time using it. I did a video a couple of days ago about the differences between GPS luggage trackers or GPS trackers and Bluetooth trackers. In fact, I'm putting together a little photo album of this experiment. So you can see here what the Tracki looks like next to a tile. It is pretty small. It's a little box, has a little lithium ion battery in it, a couple of buttons, and that's about it. So I have a tile and my Tracki currently in my luggage. Now this proved to be actually a really amazing first time to use it, because our flight, our entire itinerary going back to Israel, we're currently just outside Washington Dulles Airport in an airport hotel, got cancelled. So I was trying to follow the bag on United and trying to figure out, was the bag being checked onto our next flight or whatever, and it took a long time on chat to establish what was going on. But I was able to see as soon as we landed here that my bag had made it on the flight, and that was actually kind of cool. So as I talked about before, I'm not sure this is really strictly necessary because airlines do track your bags with barcodes, but it's still kind of cool, and I'm surprised how well the tech works. So if I zoom in Washington Dulles Airport, I can press the update button here to request an update from my Tracki. It's supposed to be updating every 1 minute, but it doesn't seem to be doing that, so I'm kind of nudging it now and again, but it doesn't really matter. I just need to know roughly where it is. It's in Washington Dulles Airport essentially, and the resolution is actually pretty. I mean, this is pretty good satellite imagery, but I can really pinpoint. If I knew what this building was in Dulles Airport, I could even kind of pinpoint, say, hey, that's where it is. Oh, it looks like my luggage is moving. That's interesting. It's probably going to some hold overnight, where it's waiting for our morning flight to connect. So you can see, I mean, it's almost freakish how good this is. So what else is there to show about the Tracki in the functionalities? So you can see the battery level here. You can see I'm at 77%. I started on 100% charge, and that was at about 4 p.m. today. You can see it's moved again. It must be on a baggage card or something. That was about 4 p.m. today, so it's now 3 in the morning, so that would be 11 hours. Got 11 hours and I'm at 77%, so 20% drain. This might not be real movement, it's kind of jumping around sporadically, but maybe it is, I don't know. So I reckon this would probably last for a couple of days. Important to say where it is in my suitcase, and this is quite impressive that it's managing to get cellular data. This is the bottom of my it's this kind of Samsonite suitcase, and I just put some sticky tape to it and the tile in hopefully audible locations, and yeah, it seems to be doing a good job there. What else can you do? You can create a geofence. A geofence is a defined area, and if the tracked object leaves that area, it will give you an alert. But in terms of the basic functionalities for folks like me who just want to see, you can turn off or on this little thing. It'll give you the address, or geolocate that to an address, last updated time, and you can toggle these on. So it's a nice user interface. You've got a beep alert. You can send a beep to your tracker, and you can see that I have one luggage tracker. It has a little speed thing going on there, speed dial, and the battery report, and you can add up to 99 different trackers. So to the best of my knowledge, I didn't get an answer from Tracki. You need a separate data plan for every tracked object, so that bill would really quickly add up. But just for $20 a month is what I paid for this data plan, 2G, 3G, 4G, running a couple of these Trackis in your luggage, or just paying for 1 month, which is what I'm doing when you're on a traveling route. It's not prohibitively expensive, and the Trackis themselves are pretty cheap. Hope this little look or tour into the Tracki was interesting. You can also toggle the map type, so if you find the hybrid confusing, you can just show it. It's overlaying the object on GPS. I'm gonna go back to satellite. That's the Tracki anyway, and I think it's pretty cool technology. I bought mine on Amazon at Tracki.com. They're also on Facebook. Cool tech.